Good morning, guys. Today I get to talk about one of my favorite topics, and that is recognition and empowerment of your coaches. You have to realize that as you start to build your team and start to mentor and sponsor coaches, that it's really important to make your coaches feel like a equal member of this team. You want to uplift them, you want to empower them because you want them to stick around for the long haul. You don't want to sign coaches and have them quit a month later. You really want to create that sense of family and that sense of closeness that a team really can create, because you want to be able to build this business for the long term and have that sustainability. And reaching out, empowering, and recognizing your coaches is an easy way to do that. And you'll be surprised at how such a simple thing can go a really long ways and really create a whole new mentality when it comes to your team. So, why is recognizing and empowering your coaches so important? Well, for the number one reason, it increases positive feelings when it comes to coaching. We all know that this business can be really discouraging and disheartening sometimes. But that's why we've got to be there for our coaches to point out the things that they're doing right. Because in a very negative world, it's easy to get trapped in those negative feelings. But by simply reaching out to them and telling them the things that they're doing right or the impact they're having on your lives or your challengers' lives can really go a long way and turn their bad day into a good day. Not only that, it retains coaches and sets a standard of performance for your team. I think, one of the main goals I have is to create a very positive and uplifting team environment. And it's something I strive to work on every single day because I know this business can be hard. So I want to have my coaches have a soft place that they can land and have a very positive place that they can plug into every day, to keep them going. Not only that, it can really help build self-esteem and encourages people to stretch, step outside of their comfort zone and accomplish more. And it really can create an atmosphere of fun. Like I said, I try to keep my team page an engaging and uplifting place. I want people to want to come to it. I don't want people to plug into it and just walk away angry or negative. I want it to be the first thing people want to plug into when they wake up in the morning. So as you build your team and you develop your plan for recognition, be sure to consider what you want your plan of action to accomplish. So for example, I like to do different themes throughout the months for things I want my coaches to start focusing on or building habits for. So one month I may focus on social media. So really encouraging people to step outside of their comfort zone and start making social media posts about coaching or about inviting to challenge groups. Other months I may focus on personal development, having people share the book they're reading, share some passages that really spoke to them, or maybe some motivational and uplifting quotes that really spoke to them. Other months I may focus on recruiting, so really doing a contest on who can vote, who can invite the most people, or who can recruit the most number of coaches, and do a fun little prize at the end. Remember, it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You'll be surprised what a simple message or a handwritten letter can mean to somebody. But I also do like to tie in fun little prizes, so water bottles or maybe a cash prize or maybe a gift certificate. People love competition. It's a way for people to push past fear. If they know that points are awarded to it or there's a prize, there's an end in sight. So that can be really motivating and uplifting for your team. Remember, you need to keep it consistent. Don't just try to do it for a couple weeks and then fall off the wagon for 3 months. Make it consistent, because just like when it comes to this business, it's going to take a little time for that momentum to start to build. But if you keep implementing it into your daily power hour, you will see a huge transformation. Trust me. Try to keep it simple. That's the other thing. It doesn't have to be complicated. What I like to do is do a Feel Good Friday or a Rockstar Post of the Day in my team page. So Feel Good Friday is I'll make a list of coaches who have done an outstanding job. And that outstanding job can be as simple as, hey, a new coach made 2 posts this week about a challenge group or about coaching. Or so-and-so has, done their entire week of P90X for the first time. Or maybe you had another coach who lost 5 pounds this week. Or you have another coach who hit Success Club 5. Or maybe you've just noticed there's a coach that's been really uplifting in your challenge groups or in your team page. And I'm going to give shout outs to each and every one of those people, because really when it comes down to it, all of those things are equally important. And I really want people to see that even those little things that they think are insignificant really can have a big impact if they do them consistently. So pointing them out is very, very important. The other thing I like to do is the Rockstar Post of the Day. I know social media can be really scary for especially new coaches. So I really like to encourage coaches who I see who are stepping outside of their comfort zone and making great posts. Not only does it encourage that particular coach, but it gives other coaches an idea of what to post about and how to craft a post and how to word things. So if I see every day, I like to snapshot pictures of posts my coaches have made, either them sharing about their workout, maybe making a workout video, maybe a great share on the coaching opportunity. Whatever it was, I'm going to screenshot it and I'm going to share it with the group, and I'm going to give that individual person a shout out. That makes them feel good. It really does. And not only that, I like to send them a personal message each day and say, hey, your social media is looking really good, or I'm loving your posts. I'm finding them really engaging, and I'm loving to learn more about you. Or like people are really responding to you. Keep it up. You're doing a great job. Remember, those little things can go a long way. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is empowerment of your coaches. I am a firm believer that new coaches really bring a lot to the table. I have learned so much from brand new coaches. It's unbelievable. And, I want them to be aware that what the strengths they have can be a huge asset to the team. So if I have a coach who's really good at social media or creating great posts, I'm going to reach out to her and I'm going to ask her to help me teach other coaches how to make those great posts as well. Have them create a little instructional video, or have them, plug into the team on a weekly basis and share some little tips with your coaches. Maybe work with them and come up with some new training. Maybe you have a coach who's really good at organization. Reach out to them and have them help you create organizational tools for your team or for your challenge groups. Maybe you have a coach who's very positive and uplifting. Reach out to them and ask them to help encourage on your page or in your challenge groups. Like I said, little things can go a long way. If you have a coach who's really good at inviting or with wording and scripting invites, get together with them and come up with some sort of training you can offer your new coaches. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't ever be under the impression that you know everything there is to know about coaching. Like I said, every day I'm learning something new, and it's usually from my brand new coaches. So I want to get with them and I want to find out what's working for them, or maybe the challenges they are having, and maybe they have an idea to help fix that for your other new coaches who seem to be struggling in the beginning. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to reach out to people. Don't be afraid to empower your coaches. Don't be afraid to speak positive words to people, no matter how small. It really can go a long way, and it can really create a very close and tight-knit community, which is going to create that sustainability and is going to keep coaches around for the long haul. I want this business to be something that is a legacy. I want to work with coaches who are going to be around for the long haul. No matter how successful they are, even if it's just simply a discount coach, if they want to be a part of this for my 6-year, 7-year journey, I want them to feel like they are equal and just as important part of this team as some of my rock star coaches. So today I want you guys to make a list of your coaches and write some positive things that they are doing, whether it be hitting Success Club, inviting, or just being a positive impact on the people around them. Write that down, send them a message, make them a handwritten card and mail it to them. Give them a shout out in your team page. Whatever it is, I want you to reach out to them and I want you to encourage them. And I want you to put this as part of your power hour from now on, different ways you can uplift your coaches. We do it for our challengers. Let's not forget to do it for our team. All right, I hope you guys have a great day and keep plugging in because you're doing fantastic.